Alright lads, welcome back to the Grand Cross video, and boys, today we become a man, we become a real Grand Cross YouTuber. What do I mean? Well, many other YouTubers in the past have done a waifu tier list, and being honest boys, they're just a bit dead. The taste in some of these men are just horrible, and I decided to, you know what, today we're going to do our own one and properly rank them, which is why it's the ultimate waifu tier list for Grand Cross, because clearly in my opinion matters more than anyone else's, and if you think something is off on this tier list or you think someone's in the wrong spot, then you are wrong, not my fault, and you need to get some help. So boys, if you like me to rank all the males of Grand Cross, then do go to the pinned comments down below and leave a like on that pinned comment. And I'm not going to set a like goal, but depending how many we do get, I will actually make a video later on. Not now, maybe next month when, you know, some time has passed. But boys, let's just dive into our lineup. So at the bottom, boys, you can see we have all the females, and you're probably wondering, wait, hang on a second, where is Rimuru? We've not put him in because, well, gender neutral, boys. He's not really a guy, he's not really a girl. Just because I've watched the anime, he's not a girl. I mean, he is, right, but he's not. I mean, bro, we're not going to rank him as a girl. And also, we don't have that cringy stuff people do when you put Twiggo, Eskimo, and Gowther. But then again, Gowther, okay, we'll put Gowther in. Alright, so let's go through all of the rankings and where we're going to place all of our characters into. So at the bottom, standard practice, boys. There are a lot of manners in Grand Cross. We have the FBI tier, just for to save ourselves, really. And then above that, this is like the bottom tier is left on red. It's like, you know what, if they were to DM me, probably going to avoid them. Don't really care about them. The next above that is post not regret. You know what, you may smash, but you know what, it's... You're going to regret it afterwards. It's something you don't really want to do. Then afterwards is mid. These are mid characters. You know, it's about 50-50 depending how you're feeling on that day. Next, you know, almost top tier is cultured with a capital D for the obvious reason. And that is basically just almost perfect, but not the top tier rank, boys. This is the highest rank you can get a character, and that's busting up. The waifu is that good, you're busting up over it. This is the highest rank we're going to give it our characters, because this is the best thing you can ask for from a waifu. So boys, let's go through all of the rankings and let's see where we're placing it. You know what, I think it's random. We're going to go through an order, I guess, from start to finish to the bottom. So let's see where we're going to be ranking all of the waifus. So boys, before we start, if you need to subscribe, I'm going to spend a lot of time editing this video. It should be quite fun and entertaining. So yeah, let's just jump in. Alright, so first person is Melascula. Now obviously this is Amazing's goal. Listen, Melascula as a character wasn't that great. Overall, she ain't looks wise, she ain't that great, right? But she does have a secret weapon, and we all know what that is, boys. Sir? Get me that snake.
But sir, that's a children's cartoon.
Get me that snake. I'm going to put her in the cultured because, to be fair, I mean, personally, I'm not a big fan of the look, really. Something about, I don't know, the characters, well, but she does have that tongue. She do be wilding, though. She do be wilding. Some seems to look a bit mad. Some of the poses, too. She's almost there. But you know what? I don't think anyone can complain about cultured. You are cultured if you do like Melascula, because, boys, I've seen some stuff. I've seen Amazing probably retweeting on Twitter as well. She's a bit wild. Alright, so next we do have Mikasa, our first collab hero. And boys, I think we might have our first buster nut here. I mean, listen, it's Mikasa, boys. I mean, we're all men here, right? We're all men here. She is, I mean, to be fair, I like the fact that she's got short hair. Maybe before post time skip, but yeah, I do mess with this Mikasa right now. And boys, the big one, she got them abs though. She got them abs. Honestly, lads, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you lot. I mean, listen. I mean, might have been my first crush. I don't know. I mean, I didn't even watch Attack on Titan until like last year, basically. But still, definitely busting her. Like, this is I mean, who hasn't? All right, next is Mono, and to be fair, I do like her scuba dive outfit. It's actually kind of nice, but if we're being real here, boys, I never cared about the character. This is gonna be the first person that left on red. It's just such a bland character. There's nothing to say, bro. Like, even, I mean, to be fair, there are some other OCs that we're gonna rate higher, and they have way more personality. It's just like, she's so, maybe because she doesn't have a good usable unit, that's probably why I'm rating her so low. But lads, like, compared to what we have, she's one of the worst, maybe even the worst girl in Grand Cross, if I'm being honest with you lot, boys. She's actually horrible. Okay, so we have both Jenna and Zaneri. Now, these two, we're going to rank together because why not, right? Being honest, I think they're both just mid. I mean, they're just standard girls. I definitely prefer Jenna more than Zaneri because she's more like a little bit of a freak almost. She's got a little bit of spice, but honestly, I'm not too big a fan of both of them. she's close to being cultured, but I don't think she's there. I don't think she's there. She's definitely not post not regret, because to be fair, I wouldn't mind both of them. But talking about, if we'll compare about to other girls and other characters coming up later on, these are both definitely in the midsection. Alright, so next is Athena, and we'll jump to man in a second. But Athena, honestly, going in left and right, first I don't know how old she is, but this Athena I do not like. They showed a new one in the new King of Fighters trailer, which you can probably see on screen now. This Athena I wouldn't mind. She looks a lot better. Even her animations, which I can't show because I don't actually have the character, just so stiff, man. Like, she just, it seems so out of place. I do not like the character, but boy, if you have my is, oh, like, listen, lads, just straight up. I mean, straight up. Let me do it. Listen, I knew who this character was before I even knew who she actually was. I mean, we've all seen her online, right? She is Mommy Milkers. I mean, you got the jiggle physics as well in Grand Cross. It's a bit mad. Okay, so next is Matrona, and being honest, boys, as a character, she actually don't look too great, like her face-wise. It depending on what hairstyle you get. If you get this one, you can see on screen now, she ain't looking too bad. She actually looks kind of bad too. She got a nice little set there, and then I suppose she got some abs too. You know, you get some points for that, especially with Mikasa. But this is post or pre-time skip, right? So afterwards, she does become a crippled, which, I mean, we're not discriminating, but she only got one leg, and then also, well, right, she's got a little peg leg. I don't know, she's, listen, I mean, she's a post not regret. Like, you might want to do it on the day, right? But afterwards, you probably, oh, you know, maybe I should have done that. So, yeah, definitely, I mean, that's the definition of post not regret, to be honest with you. Alright, so next is Camilia, and to be fair, massive points for being the only dark-skinned character in Grand Cross, right? Yeah. Honestly, I mean, if you look at the character model in game, right, she is double caked up as well. It's not too bad. I think the only thing that's stopping it from being a nut is the fact that no personality. I don't know the character. Looks wise alone, and kind of, I mean, she's a fairy as well, right? So, like, I don't know, she's kind of a, you know, a goddess at day and a freak at night. I'm not too sure about the fairy part, but I mean, fair enough. I mean, you can't go wrong with cultures, right? She's a little bit of a freak, but like, and the furry part and the fact that I don't really know the character too much is yeah, it's not really pushing it over the line. But she is the only dark skinned character in the game, and that's, oh, we need more. Alright, a little bit of a speed run here. So we have Elizabeth, honestly, left and red. Maybe because Grand Cross has ruined my opinion of her, but just not a big fan of Elizabeth. It's like picking Goku in Dragon Ball FighterZ. You don't really pick the main character. I mean, she's not bad. She's mid. It's mid. You know what? She's a standard character. Like, she's the base level stuff. She's a mid character. Gerheade, though. Now, listen. I mean, technically, she's a lolly, but, like, she actually does look kind of old if you look at her model in-game. And, I mean, maybe it's just because she's a fairy, but, like, if you're alone in the woods and you see a little fairy, I mean, boys, it might be a one and done. It might be one and done. So, yeah, we're going to leave her. It's kind of funny because them two are kind of like friends. Okay, so honestly, boys. Okay, so this one's gonna be controversial, really, because it's Mommy Milker's Lillia. Lillia is the most overrated unit in a game. I don't know why. I guess she was the first OC, right? Everyone was like simping over her, but I do not like her. If anything, she's gonna be left and right for me at least. Although she does look pretty good, but like, there's nothing there. It's hard for them OCs, you know, I'm telling you. The OCs, like, they're not getting high points because I just don't know the character really too much. Like, apart from the cutscenes that I do not read. But yeah, just, it's a little bit of a skip for me, honestly. If I see her, nah, left on red. She's bland. Then we have Elaine. Now, I mean, obviously, right, Elaine. To be fair, though, post-time skip Elaine with long hair where she actually looks like an adult. Maybe we're talking, but right now, this Christmas Elaine, she's going to stay in the FBI because we're not trying to... listen. Nah. I mean, yeah. No. Alright, next, boys, we have the sea goddess Eastin. And, yeah, she may be a little bit flat, but you know what? That's still fine. Her face, look-wise, actually, I like her eye color. So, gonna put in cultured. Just my favorite OC unit. The hair color as well really does it. And some of the customization and the hairstyle she can get off her and how she could look is off. I mean, boys, like, her cheeks as well. I wouldn't mind. Oh, you know what? It's close, you know. It really is close. I don't know. Once again, it's the fact that I don't know the character too much. It's keeping me from... Yeah, I mean, I've not seen any, like, non-safe for work at first, so maybe that's why it's not a nut. But you know what? Culture is not too bad. Okay, so next we have Redhead Liz, and despite them, I know it's kind of the same person, but it's completely different, like, hairstyle and almost character, basically. Still left and red, though. I mean, to be fair, we're going to accept Elizabeth, like, you know, mid. To be fair, I like the character, but, like... that shade of red, I'm not a big fan of. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's kind of like Gowther, but like not Gowther. It's weird. Yeah, definitely leave her in red because I mean, you'd rather go for the actual good-looking one, right? Next, lads, we have Derieri Purity. Nothing pure about this woman here. Good lord. Let me just say, massive salute to the creator of 7S for this character. Because good lord, them legs. Bro, like, the abs too. And, like, the way, like, the darkness. It's just, she's basically naked. But, oh my god, but boys, the cheeks too. Alright, for real though, Derieri probably actually is the best female in all of Grand Cross. I mean, there's no doubt about it, boys. I mean, red hair as well. I mean, boys, I went through the whole list, really. She just is. I mean, if you don't think she actually is the best, like, female in the game, like, at all, and whenever I see tier list, she's not in, like, the highest one, it's an instant flop. Like, you have no taste. Like, there's no competition. Maybe Diane, but no competition. Okay, so next is Valenti, Mark II or Valenti, either one works for the same person. To be fair, she does have the Laura Peach glasses, which is the Black Clover character, so she is getting some points for me. But I mean, to be fair, like even if she's not an FBI, like you know, because technically she's 21 years old, is she really Loli? She don't really look like one compared to like Elaine or like Loli Merlin, but I mean, she's left on red either way, so I mean, depends on which one to go. I'm just gonna put in Loli FBI because she's classed as Loli, I guess. If you were like look at the Loli team, she's always on it. But nah, because like, bro, I wouldn't want to bang either, but like, she's not even mid. Yeah, it's either one. It's like left them. Okay, boys, left the red. She's a dead character. It's just like she's so bland. It's not that nice. Okay, so Loli Merlin is the obvious one. It's literally like the youngest character in the game, like portion wise as well. So obviously, but then again. Maybe. Yeah, so definitely gonna be FBI, boys. There, yeah, definitely FBI. All right, let's quickly run through the ReZero units. Emilia, to be fair, nah, you know what? It probably is. Like being real, she's definitely the best female in ReZero. On a good day, it is Ram, so we'll put Ram there, and obviously what's it? Beatrice, because that's way. Yeah, no way. I'm not too sure who's this one, the blue hair one. It kind of looks like Ram, but like different. I know it's weird. So I don't know who that is. So we're just gonna leave her in I don't know who she is. Next one. Okay, so literally though, no joking here, have to put her in FBI because literally this is the only character that's kind of based off a real person who is actually 17. I think at the time probably like 15, 16. So yeah, not even gonna joke around with that one. Next is Thonar, which to be fair is double caked up, and because of I know who she turns into, which is 4, so she actually is a goddess essentially, or god, whatever you want to call it. Might be post, I don't know, because she's massive. Like she's like, look at the height difference. She's actually tall, which is kind of an off-putting thing for like for me at least, because like, bro, I don't know, like at least this version. To be fair, this she looks like rough and like a bit mean and stuff. I don't know. I think when we do get the actual 4 version, I think for the fact that I know that 4 is coming. Well, she is 4. It's like it makes me want to put in post not regret because this version right now is like, oh yeah, I don't know. She looks, nah, you know what? Yeah, definitely. I don't know. This is not like if it was just her right now. She's massive, bro. She's a giant. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, Merlin, okay, so the adult version, not messing around with the little kid one, actually is going to be in busting her. She is, I mean, boys, you've seen the bust with Escanor, just like rubbing her, boys. I mean, listen, this is definitely close to, I liked her more during the end. I don't know, I thought like her story arc was pretty good, and actually simped for Arthur, now especially in Fallout Apocalypse, she is looking like a little baddie. She's a little bit burnt, but you know what, it's fine. Definitely giving that. Roxy, cultured, I would say. I mean, she's got the milkers. To be fair, yeah, it's just, yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, definitely not mid. I mean, she's not comparable to these, so she's definitely comparable to like the boys here, or I guess the girls. All right, lads. So we have I guess Ludociel, right? So Margaret as a character was very, very bland, like almost a boring character. You forgot her name, you didn't know who she was. But then Ludociel came into the scene, right? Took over her body. add a little bit of spice, you know. She's just a little bit mean now. She's got like some attitude. She's a bit cocky as well. I don't know, you lot boys. I think this is close to being like the second best female. Like actually, it's almost like high school, them high school dramas where the nerdy girl has glasses on, like no one likes her, but then boom, you take them off. She's like the hottest girl in the school. This is the exact same situation with Margaret and I guess Ludociel, and that bro, she's bad. I mean, you've seen the high school, well, I guess the teacher outfit for Ludociel. It's honestly unreal. Like just. I mean, I wish there was more non-safe. I don't think I've seen any non-safe work with her, but I need more. Okay, so Brynhildr. I mean, the thing is, my name's Brian, so like having a girl named Brynhildr, it's kind of off-putting to me personally. But she is cultured. She's definitely on the same level as these. She's a little bit bad as well. With Valkyrie, I do like my Valkyrie, so yeah, that is there. Next is Diane, and good lord, once again the creator coming through with the females, and she is definitely boys. The top is just filling up. I mean, listen, big or small, she's caked up, man. The thighs as well. I mean, you've seen the new outfit. It's just unreal. I think definitely the best two females in the whole series. Definitely going to be between. It might be one Derieri. You know, if I was to order them, it would definitely be like this. That'll probably be the order in my opinion. Like just like the top bit here. Like that. But yeah, man, I like her so much. Like her whole like play style and like how she is and the character as well was super sick. And yeah, she does pop off as well, especially giant form. Let's swing as well. All right, so we'll do all the three characters now. So Friesia, low-key a bit of a baddie. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you lot. You can see the video on screen now where she dies. Funny enough, I didn't know that was her until I played Grand Cross, because it doesn't tell you in the show, right? Until I actually saw that like that was her face, and I realized when I rewatched it that yo, she actually died. Bro, she was getting like kind of effed up a bit, not gonna lie. It's I mean, to be fair, this screenshot does look kind of cute, so I'm actually gonna put her in mid. She's actually not a bad looking character. The hair's a bit greasy though, so maybe it's post not regret. Nah, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely there. Jillian, left and right, she's such a bland character. Vivian, I mean, if there's something below left and red, then I'll definitely do that there. But she does look bad, but she's a bit crazy, so yeah, definitely just leave her on red. And then boys, the big one, Millim. So I mean, obviously she's a kid, kinda, but like she's a bit bad as well. Slime is a bit nasty. I mean, bro, I mean, I'm being real. I mean, listen, she's a bit older, a little bit, but like comparable to like where they look like kids. I mean, she kind of does. What do I do? We're putting it there. I don't care. Sue me. All right, Jericho, we have up in here, definitely busting that. I mean, bro, listen, she actually was the first baddie of 7ES, or second, because technically Diane comes in front. But I mean, I like her whole gimmick. She's a simp, but as well, I mean, if I haven't seen it on screen now, is after the actual series does end, there's a one shot where you see her where she's a little bit older, and good lord, she might become one of the best baddies in 7ES if we ever see her again in the Fortnite Apocalypse. But boys, she is unreal, especially during the start as well. She was a bit bad as well. She got like a little dominatrix vibe going on as well, putting like the blood of like Barn, I think, for like a lipstick. She's a bit bad, not gonna lie. So yeah, she's definitely gonna dare. Can't say the same for Guila though. Guila is basically literally just it's literally just a female Ludociel. Like, that's literally just what it is. Alright, boys, we are ending it off with Deldry and Gowther. Deldry, you lot know I'm the biggest simp out there for Deldry. I'm hoping we get a new character soon. And to be fair, if they added her cosmetic, which you can see on screen now, she would have a lot more respect. She would look so bad in them cosmetics that you can see, but she is definitely busting up. She is the highest. To be fair, being real, she's actually probably cultured, but for me, she actually is busting that. To be fair, there's nothing to busting that over her. She's just standard character. She looks a bit bad as well, a little bit crazy, a little bit mad in the bedroom probably. The charm effect is I mean, to be fair, it's quite an OP power. Did you think about it? She charmed Friesia. I mean, get that on Zelda's on Mediotis, and we've won the game basically. And then Gowther, to be fair, definitely definition of post not regret. Arguably the top, because he can technically beat anyone he wants to just by changing forms, right? But at the end of the day, it's a doll. You're gonna nut into it and you're like, oh, you know what, that was kind of a mistake, or a little bit of regret afterwards doing it. So yeah, he's a perfect candidate for post not regret, but could be anyone you want. Gotta go, who knows, right? But boys, that is it. Once again, I'm not too sure who this character is at the bottom. I don't know why she's here, but we'll just leave it for now. So boys, let me know what you think of this list. Obviously, if you have any different opinions of this list and you are wrong, just gotta go without saying. And yeah, overall, pretty happy. there's going to be some questionable ones, I guess, the lollies. But to be fair, like, them 4 lollies are just, you can't put anything higher than an FBI. There's no way, right? But yeah, I guess maybe Fauna may be a bit higher for some people because I know the height difference. She's like 6'5". I'm 6 foot. I think 6 foot or 6'1". That is massive. Like, bro, you look it up. Like, you can't be doing that. But yeah, overall, I think it's a pretty good tier list. And I was hoping to wait 1 more week or 2-3 weeks before we get Xion, because Xion would have been boss or not if she'd come to the game. But you know, it's fine. Maybe we'll come back in a few months' time when we get some more baddies in the game, because there are quite a few people coming in the new season. Who knows what's gonna happen? But boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, it was quite fun to end this video making it. I spent literally all day. I started at 11. It's now 12 AM. I mean, I've had to sleep in between, but still. So boys, thank you for watching, and peace.